Welcome, students. So let's start a new chapter, that is straight lines. So in this chapter, we will talk about these topics. Definitely its introduction, definition of the straight line, slope of straight line, angle between two lines, and then various forms of equations of line like a standard equation, general equation. Then it's transformation from this general to standard and standard to general informations, general equations, point of intersection of two lines, then parallel lines and perpendicular lines, their equations, their properties, angle between two straight lines when their equations are given. And for the first one, we will talk about the angles between lines when their slopes are given. Then distance of points and a line, and distance of two parallel lines, and this area of a parallelogram, and then family of lines through the intersection of two given lines. What should be the equation or the equation of the family of lines such that they it passes through the intersection of two given straight lines. So these topics we need to cover. So today we will talk about its introduction. So before starting this chapter, you need to recall some previous knowledge. So here it is. Firstly, what is two-dimensional geometry? Straight line is a small part of two-dimensional geometry, coordinate geometry. So in this geometry, this is two-dimensional, x-axis and y-axis. So first of all, know the equation of the x-axis and equation of y-axis. So this is called x-axis, and we represent this one as x dash, and this is y-axis, y dash, and this is center or 0, 0 point. Okay, so what is the equation of x-axis? If y is equal to 0 is the equation of x-axis, and x is equals to 0 is the equation of y-axis. Now, equation of any line parallel to the x-axis and parallel to the y-axis. How to find this equation? Now let us take, this is a line parallel to the y-axis, and this distance is suppose a. Okay, so what should be the equation of this line? This is x is equals to a is the equation of this line, which is parallel to the y-axis. Since this distance is a and this point is 0, this is a comma 0. Okay, so moving to the parallel to the x-axis, so take this line and this distance is b, then this point is given by 0 comma b, and the equation of this line is given by y is equals to b. Okay, now let's talk about this point. Now this distance is a and this distance is b. So this point is a comma b, right? And this is a is called abscissa and this b is called ordinate of this two-dimensional geometry. So this is about the equation of this x-axis, y-axis, and the lines parallel to the x-axis, parallel to the y-axis, and the point on the x-axis and the point on y-axis. And if it is in a negative side, so it will be, suppose take this one, this is b, so we will take this line, equation of this line should be x is equals to y is equals to minus of b. So like that, for same for this line, if we take this line here, this distance is a, so this equation will be x is equals to minus a. Okay, so this is all about two-dimensional coordinate geometry, and we will call this is first coordinate, this is second coordinate, third coordinate, and fourth coordinate. Okay, so x and y, both the coordinate positive here, and in the second coordinate x is negative, y is positive. In third coordinate x and y both negative, and in the fourth coordinate x is positive but y is negative. Clear? So moving to the next topic, that is distance between 2 points. You already know the formula of this distance between 2 points. Take this axis, x-axis and y-axis, x dash, y dash, and this is center O. Take these 2 points, P and Q. Take P is x1, y1 and Q is x2, y2. These 2 points. So this distance is what? x1 and this is y1, and next this is x2 and this is y2. Clear? Now you need to find the distance between these 2 points, P and Q. Okay, so let us draw this perpendicular line, cut this QB into R. Take this one R. So this is a right angle triangle, PQR. So this PQR is right angle triangle. And what is PR? PR is x2 minus x1. Right? Now what is QR? Is y2 minus y1. Right? And then PQ is given by root over x2 minus x1 the whole square, height square plus base square. So this is base square x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So the distance between these 2 points P and Q in a plane is the length between these 2 points, and this distance is given by root over x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So this is the formula for finding the distance between 2 points, which is very easy. So next is area of a triangle. A triangle is given, that is its 3 vertices are given. Then how to find the area of a triangle? If in 2-dimensional geometry a triangle is given, basically its vertices are given, then how to find the area? Same as take this 2 axes, x dash, y dash, and this is O, and take a triangle. So take this one P, this is Q, and this is R. So you need to find the area of the triangle. So what is the formula? The area of the triangle whose vertices are given like x1, y1, x2, y2, and x3, y3 is given by half of mod of, we will take just absolute value, since area is always positive, gives us positive value, not a negative value. So that's why we are using mod, or you can write down the absolute value of this expression, that is half into x1 into y2 minus y3, x2 into y3 minus y1, and then x3 into y1 minus y2. So just add these terms and divide it by half, and this mod value, that is the absolute value of this expression, will be the area of this triangle PQR. You know how to find the area. You already know that how to find this area. Just find this area first, PA BR, and then subtract this area. So area of PABR firstly find this area. This is a quadrilateral, and then subtract the area of P, Q, C, A and area of R, Q, C, B. Just subtract this addition of this two area, you will find the area of this given triangle PQR. Okay, so this is the formula. Now if this area of the triangle is 0, then we will say that the points are collinear. So let's take one example. Here 3 points are given. You need to show that they are collinear. Now how to show that the points are collinear? A comma B plus C, first point. B comma C plus A, second point. Third point is C comma A plus B. So you know the formula. If we take this point x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2, this is x3 and this is y3, then you can easily find the area of the triangle made by these 3 points. Okay, so the vertices are given. Just write down the formula, that is x1, that is a into y2, y3, that is c plus a minus b. So now just write down the expression and simplify it. Half into AC minus AB plus AB, BC plus BC minus AC. So AB cancel, BC cancel, AC minus AC cancel. So ultimately the value will be 0. Okay, since the area made by this area of the triangle made by these 3 points is 0, then we can say these 3 points are collinear points. Okay, so this is another uses of the area of a triangle where the vertices are given. So moving to the next one, which is the section formula. Section formula means, suppose these 2 points are given P and Q, and another point, divide this line into m:n ratio. Then you need to find this R. You need to find this R. Suppose it is x comma y, then you need to find the value of x and y. How to find the value of x and y? Suppose the coordinate of the point P, which divides the segment joining this line A and B. Here I am taking these 2 points A and B. You can change it also. And this point is P. So just take these 2 values. A, which is x1, y1. This is B, which is x2, y2. And this is P. So you need to find the coordinate of P. So coordinate of P is given by m into x2 plus n into x1 by m plus n, m into y2 plus n into y1 by m plus n. This is the coordinate of P. Okay, so if P is cutting this line AB internally, that time this is the coordinate of P. Now if P is cutting this line or joining this line AB externally, that time this coordinate of P will be changed into mx2 minus nx1 by m minus n, my2 minus ny1 by m minus n. So this is the formula, or this is the expression of the coordinate of P. So moving to the next one, which is centroid of a triangle. Any triangle is given, then you need to find the centroid. Then how to find the centroid? Suppose the vertices are given of the triangle x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. Then the coordinate of the centroid is given by x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. And you know how to prove this one. This is already, you know, I'm not repeating its proof. I'm just recalling the formulas and their uses. Okay. So then locus and the equation to a locus. Now what is locus and the equation by to a locus? Now what is locus? The curve described by a point which moves under a given conditions is called its locus. That is a curve described by points. Definitely a curve described by a point within a certain condition we will call this is the locus. And the equation to the locus of a point is the relation which is satisfied by the coordinates of every point of the locus of a point. That means the equation, the condition satisfied by the curve. So this equation we will call this equation to the locus of a point. Okay, so in many question you will find you need to find this equation to the locus. Many cases you will find many problems are there. There you need to find the equation to a locus. So this is locus and this is equation to the locus of a point. Okay, so that's all for remember this three some points, some formulas just we discussed. We need it for this conic section for geometry portion, that is conic section and straight line portion. So recall everything and remember these things, and if any problem or any doubt is there, you're free to ask. Thank you.